Abney scholars. Happy last day of school. I know I'm going to miss you guys so much. You have done so good in participating in distance learning, and you did so good throughout the whole entire school year. I have a book to share with you called The Last Day Blues. On the Monday morning before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell took attendance. She sighed as she called out the last name. "I'm gonna miss you all," she said. The kids nodded in agreement. "I'm gonna miss my friends," said Shannon. "I'm going to miss Daisy," said Dan. "I'm gonna miss chocolate milk and pizza for lunch," said Joe. Everyone felt a little blue thinking about the last day of school, even Daisy. That afternoon during recess, the students talked as they hung out on the jungle gym. "Mrs. Hartwell said she's going to miss us," said Alexandria, swinging from the bar. "We should get a present to cheer her up," said Eddie, hanging upside down by his knees. But what could they get her? "I could give her the rest of my sandwich. It's my mom's bologna special," said Josh. "Or a cup of coffee. Or a new pen, the kind with feathers and beads." The students thought and thought, but they could not come up with one single idea that they all agreed upon. "We'll think of something tomorrow," Eddie assured everyone as they lined up at the drinking fountain. On the Tuesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell read the final page of their last read-aloud book. "I'm gonna miss circle time," said Miss Hartwell. "I'm gonna miss science," said Emily. "I'm gonna miss seeing Miss Hartwell wear her safety goggles during science," said Jack, giggling. And so, before they got too sad, Mrs. Hartwell put on her safety goggles one last time, just for fun. "We definitely need to cheer Mrs. Hartwell up," said Andy during recess as he jumped out of the swing. "Any ideas about a present?" Eddie asked. "Nope," they all answered back. On the Wednesday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Mrs. Hartwell brought in her super-duper sugar cookies with extra frosting. "I'm gonna miss snack time, but I can't wait for barbecues by the pool," said Jack. "I'm gonna miss recess, but I can't wait to play hide and seek outside after dinner," said Alexandria. "I'll miss school, but I can't wait for summer vacation," said Josh. The class discussed their summer plans and drowned their last day blues with another round of milk and sugar cookies. "I don't know whether to be happy or sad today," Andy said the minute they all arrived at the jungle gym. "Mrs. Hartwell is sad," said Olivia. "She probably doesn't want the year to end." "While we're swimming, she'll be reading her old lesson plans," said Walker. "And while we're playing, she'll be trying to remember the fun times we had this year," said Dan. And that's when an idea zipped, zapped, zinged through Eddie's brain. "I know exactly what will cheer her up," Eddie said, jumping down from the jungle gym. The class agreed. It was perfect. On the Thursday before the Friday that was the last day of school, Eddie raised his hand right after Miss Hartwell started language arts. "We need some privacy, please," he said. And so Mrs. Hartwell took down bulletin boards with her back to the class. She never even peeked. Well, only once. On the morning of the Friday that was the last day of school, the students dashed into the classroom. They snapped open the shades for the very last time. They did their chores for the very last time. They fed Daisy for the very last time. And as soon as the bell rang, they couldn't wait for Mrs. Hartwell to see her present for the very first time. The last day of school makes us so blue. We'll miss recess and pizza and reading too. We'll miss Daisy and cookies and friendships true. Snack time and science and learning new. We'll miss spelling, bees for our test review, and groundhogs that play peekaboo. The year's been great, a big wahoo. There are many things to miss, it's true, but mostly what we'll miss is you. Later on, during recess, Eddie said, I think Mrs. Hartwell liked her present. I just hope it helped, Margaret said. Poor Mrs. Hartwell, they all said sadly as they pictured their final goodbye. Teachers must hate the last day of school. And then it was time. The bell rang. Goodbye, the students called as they rushed out the door. Goodbye, Mrs. Hartwell called after them. And then she returned to her empty classroom. It's just me and you, Daisy, she said. I'm sure gonna miss them this summer. But I can't wait for vacation. So scholars, I wanna know, what are you gonna miss about school this year? And what are you looking forward to doing on your summer vacation? I am gonna miss all your smiling faces so much, and I've already been missing it because we've been away for distance learning, but I've enjoyed being able to talk to you on the phone and seeing your faces over the videos. I'm really hoping that you guys will join me for summer school and our videos then, so that I can see your smiling faces and I won't miss you so much. I am looking forward to having a little bit of a break, taking it easy in summer school, and going for long walks and enjoying the beautiful weather. Tell me what you're gonna miss about school and what you're looking forward to this summer. I love you, Abney scholars.